Hi there, I'm Morrow from Jeffrey's Restaurant in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Just want to make people aware of every time you order food online or from a food delivery service, you have the option of giving a driver a tip, which is great, right? But you're paying based on service. What I find is a lot of times people are giving these drivers like crazy 15, 20, 25% tips, and they haven't even received their food yet. The funny thing is, nobody's tipping the restaurant. No one's tipping the kitchen staff, the front of the house who are assembling and putting the food together. So at the end of the day, these people are really getting no tips, but these drivers are getting a lot of tips. And what I'm talking about is these drivers who come in and they're never bringing in their proper bags, not dressed correctly. I don't think they're dressed to code because they're wearing flip-flops, they're wearing sandals, they're talking on the phone, not focusing on the order at hand, only bringing in one bag. Like this guy here, he knows he's got to bring in a pizza bag for the pizza, and he's like, well, my pizza bag's in my car. You really want me to go get the pizza bag? And it's like, yeah, I want you to keep the pizza warm. You know why? Because the people who ordered the food is tipping this guy $11.93. $11.93 to bring a pizza and a salad and some chicken fingers. But this guy is preoccupied with just talking on the phone. So what people don't know is at the beginning of a lot of their orders, they're able to tip the restaurant. On a lot of platforms, you have an option of tipping the restaurant. A lot of people are just focused on trying to order the food because they're hungry. I get it. And then when they get to the bottom, it's usually an automatic charge of 20% or 15%. What would you like to tip the courier? Okay, courier's got to make money too. That's great, but it's based on the performance. It's based on their job. What we're saying is hey, here's $15, $20 to this driver to bring me a pizza that costs $20. But we're not tipping the kitchen staff who's actually making the food, which I think they deserve that, right? If you're going to tip the driver $20, why not cut it in half and tip the driver $10 and the kitchen staff $10 for creating that delicious meal that you're ordering from us? So we're dealing with this all the time. They're not bringing in proper bags. They're talking on their phones, being disrespectful. For the most part, a lot of great drivers out there too. Don't get me wrong, but it should be based on why not tip them after they bring you your food, right? So what I'm saying is, I want to see my kitchen. I want to see my front of house staff during these times where we don't have customers in here. Even afterwards, people who are ordering on food delivery platforms to, share this information. If you'll share this information, people need to be made aware of this. And they need to know that, hey, whenever I'm tipping, besides the fact that these restaurants are paying a big commission to have their food out there and somebody come pick it up, you're going to love this. This guy was so busy while he was talking on the phone, bringing out the food, that he actually is going to drop his pizza right here. The customer's pizza, drops it and then picks it up. Right? $11.93. He's not even focused on his job. If he was my actual employee, he'd be fired. He'd owe me for that pizza too. So what I'm saying is, for every share of this video that people can share, make people aware of, lack of tips that our staff is getting, that they would deserve as much as a driver, I will contribute $1 to our tip pool, and I will contribute up to $5,000 to my staff here at Jeffrey's Restaurant. And I'd love to get a pool going for restaurants in my neighborhood who are lacking hours, employees who are lacking those tips. I will gladly help you guys out. But we need to share this and make people aware of it. And I'm not after the drivers. What I'm saying is people need to be made aware that the money's got to be spread around to the hard workers who are making the money, as well as the hard drivers who are delivering the food, right? But those who deserve it. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate it. Stay safe, everybody, and let's support everybody during these times. Thank you. Bye.